There is an organization known as the North Carolina Family Policy Council, and they release publications all the time, kind of like a magazine, talking about the sanctity of marriage, how important it is to have a nuclear family, the same kind of stuff that right-wing people usually try to preach to their people. And recently they decided that they would publish another article about how homosexuality is ruining the sanctity of marriage in this country. And for the article, they published this picture that is getting a lot of heat. And it features a heterosexual couple in Crosshairs.
Yeah, because gay people are huge hunters. And when they see straight people, they get obsessed with them. And they think, how can I hurt these folks?
There has not been a single gay couple in the history of humanity that cares about a heterosexual marriage or wants to ruin a heterosexual marriage.
Unless one of the guys or girls in the marriage is actually gay themselves and has a gay affair and then breaks up the marriage. Okay, but that's not got nothing to do with the mistress or the mister or whoever it is, okay? It has to do with the person in the marriage. No, gay people don't sit around going, how can we break up heterosexual marriage? No, it has nothing to do with that. And in fact, we have a huge problem in this country of divorce. It's true, right? Mm-hmm. A lot of people get divorced. But I would venture to guess that the percentage of those people that got divorced because some gay people made them do it is very, very low.
Yeah, I don't get it. I don't know what they're so afraid of. I think that's the part that's really irritating about it.
Well, I do. I mean, you know my theory on this. It's that they think that gay people are coming to get them because they're thinking of going to get gay people. So, they got me in their crosshairs. They're constantly thinking about me, which means, of course, it's projection. They're constantly thinking about it, and they're thinking, God, I wish they would come for me, right? But they're not coming, my friend. They don't care about you. They just want to be left alone. They just want to be able to lead their own lives. They don't give a damn about you. They want freedom. How funny would it be if gay people were like, you know what? At least some of them. We're starting a group to target heterosexual marriage.
That'd be awesome.
Okay. I mean, you guys keep saying we're doing it, right? So we're just going to do it. And you know what? Our mission is to find all those conservative Republicans who are secretly gay and have sex with them. Okay? And we're going to bust up your marriage because we know you actually want it.
Right.
Okay? Or however they want to bust up heterosexual marriage.
It would be hilarious, and especially if they make it clear that it's a joke, like they don't actually mean it, right?
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't mind if they busted a couple of those marriages up. If they caught a couple of those gay guys who were pretending to be conservative Republicans, et cetera, and they're like,
oh, those are always fun.
Right. And I just came up with an even better idea. Lesbians who target married women.
Of course.
But just the idea of a lesbian seductress targeting women at home, when their husbands are away. You know what I'm saying? You know the story that I told many years ago about I had a friend who did that.
Yeah.
She would take, it was old school. She would take out classified ads to try to seduce wives at home.
So wait, hold on. So what did the ad say? Like, I'm looking to have sex with a married female?
In code words, yes. But it was obvious, like, hey, if you're alone at home and you're interested in a young woman who's attractive, maybe we could read some books together. Right? And she was very attractive.
Yeah.
And she would go and seduce these women. And it was literally the hottest thing I've ever heard in my life.
Did you ever get to benefit from that in any way, shape, or form, other than hearing the story?
No, I hooked up with her. She was bi.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was fantastic. Now, unfortunately, she didn't bring any of the wives with her, but that wouldn't have been the first time you heard that story. I would have told that story every day on the Uygur.